I just thought this game was very similar to the last game we played, except maybe role reversal. We came out and really punched Cincinnati hard and went up 18. But tonight they came out and punched us hard. But the roles were the same after that. They got up 13, we come down, and I think our biggest lead was 7. So we were plus 20. I mean, we outscored them by 20 at one point. We were up 18 on them, and then they came down and won by 10. So that's what good teams do, though. We knew there were some things that we had to improve, namely rebounding from the first time we played them. But so I think it's a game our kids expected to win. Cincinnati's really good, well coached, great culture, great program. Coach Cronin deserves a lot of credit for what he's done over the years there. He really does. But our program's just come a long way. I think back to 2014 and what we had to endure that year. But every ounce of this credit goes to these kids. I can't tell you how proud I am of their toughness, their competitiveness, their grit. This is not a game that was ever going to be pretty. Not going to be pretty for them, not going to be pretty for us. I think we're ranked in the top 22 or something nationally. I might be wrong, seems like something like that defensively. And they're ranked in the top whatever, I can't remember, top 2 or 3 maybe. So you got 2 great defensive teams against each other. It's not going to be pretty. I remember playing against Eddie Sutton's teams at Oklahoma State. I didn't worry about scoring. I was just hoping we got a shot. And just get a shot off. Their defense was so great. And Cincinnati's is very similar. But you know what? So is the Coogs.
Kelvin, you mentioned the journey and the ultimate destination, but to this step in the journey, how big is it for the program to have this kind of showing?
No, it is. The coach in me knows we have 5 games left, and I know that tomorrow's practice is important to get ready for Temple. And the worrywart in me knows that from the time these kids leave me tonight to the time I see them tomorrow, they're going to have 1 million people tell them how great they are and pat them on the back, and then I'm going to get them down to earth tomorrow. It's a game Sunday. So I think there's a time and place to sit back and reflect and recognize how important the journey is to get here. But when you're in the middle of when you're in the middle of a race, you don't stop to say, hey, this is pretty good 50 yards, and we've got 50 more yards. We're in the 100. We're still in the race here. So it's not time to get reflective. I appreciate your question. I understand it, and it has been a fun journey. But I'm really focused on the task at hand now. So see if we can finish the season off the right way.
Coach, what are your thoughts on the game you got from Noor tonight?
I grabbed him at practice on, it was our last game against Tulane, so Sunday, Monday. I grabbed him at practice on Tuesday, and I grabbed him by one of those big old biceps he has. I said, Noor, you understand, I brought you here for this game. Play against these guys. This is not a game for boys. This is a game for a grown man. Noor's a grown man. Having been through this league a couple times and having played against these guys with what we had before, wasn't a fair fight. How do you correct that? Well, you recruit. We've always been pretty good at that. But you recruit specific things. We needed strength and bulk and toughness. And that's why we brought in as many bigs as we did, because we knew we had a plan for them. We've executed our plan. But this game was Noor's. Now, Noor's not going to play a whole lot against SMU. If they play 4 guards and their big man shoots 3s. That's not Noor's game. This game tonight is Noor's game. He was brought here to play in games like this. And Devin Davis too. I can't tell you how strong Devin played tonight. Devin was a man out there. I think Gary Clark, probably, if I had a vote, I would probably vote Gary Clark Player of the Year in this league. That's how much respect I have for him. But Devin Davis might have been the best player on the floor tonight.
Coach, your emotions on securing a spot in the NCAA tournament.
How did you know we did that? Well, we'll wait till Selection Sunday to find that out.
Kelvin, obviously the defense is such a big part of what y'all do, and it was no surprise that they had that stretch there where I think they went like 12 minutes without a field goal. What you guys did defensively on them, just to kind of change things up.
Yeah. Well, we spend a lot of attention. We spend a lot of attention on detail and scouting reports. Our double teams were excellent. Our crackbacks were excellent. The top of the eye was excellent. There's 4 things that have to happen when the ball's in flight, and they have to happen simultaneously. We've got to lock down the passer so they can't throw it out. We've got to take away the baseline. We've got to come from the middle with the hard double. Weak side guard's got to crack back. Our top guard's got to take the top of the eye, and then we have to rotate again. But I just thought our execution of our scout report was about as good as it's been. And you guys have watched this team grow defensively. I mean, we're a good defensive team. I thought we were really good on Sunday against Tulane. I thought we were really good the last 7 minutes against SMU. There's some great defensive games. First 18 minutes there against Cincinnati, we were good. But we never turned loose the rope. They hit some tough shots to start the game. You guys come up here and sit down. They hit some shots to start the game, but Galen Robinson, grab a chair, Dylan, and pull it up here. Galen Robinson is a lot about the heartbeat of this team. I get asked a lot about, Galen's stats. The next time I pay attention to stats will be the first time in the history of my coaching career. I don't look at stats. I look at winning plays. He makes so many winning plays. Once he got his motor going, is when we got going. But these 2 kids up here, like I said, this kid was the best player on the floor tonight. And this kid here is a cold-blooded killer. He's just cold-blooded killer. He has no fear. And he special players rise to the occasion. They do. They step up. Think about all our big games this year. Arkansas, Wichita State. I don't even remember Providence. I know we won. I just don't remember the game that much. Tonight, your tough guys step up to games like this, and these two kids here are about as tough as they get. Really proud of them.
Coach, what are your thoughts on Rob Gray down the stretch?
Yeah, there was a thought there. We got going when he was on the bench the first half, but we've done that before. That's why I tell people we don't live and die with a guy. Our best player in a lot of games is Devin. A lot of games is Corey. A lot is Armani. Look how many times Armani's our best player. But this is not last year's team or the year before. This is this year's team. The strength of our team. What's the strength of our team, guys? Our depth and our follow the conversation, Devin. Sorry, he's still locked in on the game plan. But the strength of our team is our team and our depth. I stuck with Rob because I believed in it. But I can't point to one guy. Noura's toughness and rebounding. Devin's overall play. 16-10 against Cincinnati tells you what kind of player you are. Devin, in my opinion, is an all-conference player. He really is. Corey is right there. When you play your best against the best teams, you're talking about special players.
Anything else for Coach, guys? I know you've been here a while.